Hello my sweet friends, my name is Adele and welcome back to another writing vlog, specifically the first writing vlog of NaNoWriMo 2022. Hi, hello. It's October 31st, it's Halloween. That's why I'm dressed like this. But it's cute, she's cute though. We're currently in the middle of a stream. Currently in the middle of a sprint, specifically. Should be writing right now, but NaNoWriMo is just an hour away. It is 10:57 for me. It's about to be 11, which means we've got an hour and 3 minutes until midnight, aka the first day of NaNoWriMo. I am both nervous and excited. I think that's usually how it goes for most people. I know I kind of like talked about a few different ways I was going to be doing NaNoWriMo this year in some of my previous like preptober videos, but I've been going back and forth on it. I'm still going to be working on Project DA, specifically Project DA Draft 2, but I'm also going to be working on a lot of plotting, outlining, character work, and I'm going to be counting those towards my NaNoWriMo goal because, like I said, we finished the reread of it the other day. You can go see that video, and there were a lot of changes that need to happen. So I am going to be changing a lot. I'm basically changing the entire plot of the story. So I guess it's basically kind of like a first draft again, but regardless, there's a lot going on and it's very last minute, and there's a lot that I needed to do for the characters that I hadn't done for the first draft that I need to do for this draft. So it's not going to be the traditional drafting situation. I may start drafting mid to late November, but I am going to be working on plotting, outlining. I've got character stuff to work on that they need to happen. So I'm going to be counting those toward my nano goal on the website, and I'm being realistic in the sense that I'm telling myself that I'm doing these things like it's a personal challenge. I'm doing this to try to reach these goals, which currently the goal that I need to accomplish is getting this, you know, pre-drafting stuff done and figured out so that I can draft. So I may not reach 50,000 words, and that's okay. I'm going into it with this mindset. Y'all know how bad I am with that, but we're gonna be okay with it if we don't reach our goal. If we don't reach 50,000 words, because that's not our goal this month. Our goal I don't know why I always talk like collectively, our goal. My goal this month is not the 50,000 words. I think that's like a nice goal, but it's not going to be my focus. It's not going to be my priority. My main goal is finishing all these pre-writing stuff that need to happen so that I can go into draft 2 much more comfortable, because I am a plotter, I am not a pantser, and it would just be a complete mess if I did not do this. So Project DA stands for Project Dark Academia, if you didn't know. And so it's gonna have the same Dark Academia vibes and situations, but like I said, the plot is like completely changing. And a big thing with Dark Academia are like the characters, and they're very, Dark Academia stories are usually very character driven, and I had very weak characters in draft 1. It makes sense. It's a first draft. It's not gonna be good, but there was a lot that I didn't do that I should have done because I really didn't know these characters very well, and I still don't. I'm still working through that and figuring out some of the issues that I've had with them. So that is what I'm currently doing. That's sort of my priority right now, because I do want to focus on these characters, because that's sort of what drives the story, specifically for this story and also most Dark Academia stories. So I want to get that down first, and then we're going to move on to outlining and plotting, etc. My current dilemma that I'm in is I have the draft for draft 1 in Scrivener, and then I've got all my notes and stuff both in Scrivener and Google Drive, and I don't know where I want to put them, because I would like to consolidate them and I just want to keep it in one spot. So that's kind of like currently what I'm trying to figure out. I think I feel myself leaning more towards Google Drive because that's what I had always started with before Scrivener. I've always used it. I love it. I may still draft in Scrivener, but I don't know. I may draft in Google. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna get back into character stuff. I'm currently working on Winona, our main character of Project DA, and working on some deeper question stuff to really get to know her, and who she is and how she will impact the story. Specifically how she will drive the story because she is our main character. So we're gonna go ahead and get back into it, and get back into this sprint. We've got 10 minutes left in the sprint, so I've been talking for about 10 minutes. It is officially November 1st, aka NaNoWriMo. I don't know if you can see that down there. Hi everyone, we are in the stream right now. Here's the chat as always. We've just been writing and hanging out, doing some sprints. We're doing some spooky Halloween races. We're all hanging out. Fatu is here, Squishy, Lydia, Curtis, Nat. Everyone's here. Mars. Noah was here earlier. Rami. Oh, and all the Emilys. The collective Emily. I don't know if we're gonna do another sprint or not. Do y'all want to do another sprint?
One more.
Either way, after this stream, I'm gonna take all this makeup off and go to bed. Hello everyone, it's November 1st and it's the first day of NaNoWriMo. I'm talking a little quiet because I'm outside and I'm in the front yard and there are some people, like our neighbors are outside. And sorry if cars driving by are super loud, but it is November 1st. It's a little late in the day. It's currently 6:20 p.m. so it is a little late. I have been writing today. I'm not just like getting on a start to it right now. We also did end up doing another sprint last night. The first like official sprint of NaNoWriMo. I think I wrote like 73 words that day, or like last night, during that one sprint. And then today I have been working on stuff. I have like almost a full page currently of like plot brainstorming and like working on the outline and everything, so I'm making some good progress there. Also, like I said, I was like, oh, I'm like gonna be changing everything and the whole plot's changing, and it's still gonna be changing, but now I'm having like second thoughts about the plot that I was going to change it to, if that makes sense. I feel like the idea I was gonna change it to would just be like better suited for a different story, and the one I wanted to do I feel like is still not great. We're gonna figure it out, but that's why I'm doing some plot brainstorming and general outlining and stuff. But like I said, it's 6:20. The sun is going down. It's very like foggy and like gray outside today. I'm sitting outside because fall and it feels very nice today, and I wanted to like sit out here and have nice weather. And also we have this beautiful tree in the front yard and I want all the fall vibes. Like, look how pretty this tree is with like the yellow and the orange and everything. It is so pretty, and like we do not have falls like this in Texas. Like all these leaves on the ground, I am not used to it. Oh my god, another leaf just fell. I'm just not used to this. In Texas, all the trees just die immediately. I've never had like leaves on the ground. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna go inside in about like 30 minutes because we've got 2 hockey games tonight that we're watching at 7. So I've got about 30 minutes of just staying out here and doing some writing. I'm just gonna keep going with this plot document I have, and just keep working. I don't know how many words I've written so far. So we will see. That'll be a surprise for all of us. Hello everyone, it is day 3 of NaNoWriMo. It is November 3rd. I have not been great at filming. I wrote the first and I filmed it. I wrote yesterday the second and I didn't film it. So we're gonna just do a recap. Day 1, I wrote 1,023 words, I think. And then yesterday, day 2, I think I wrote 1,229. We didn't quite reach the goal each day. I'm supposed to hit 5,000 words today. I'm currently at like 2 something. I don't remember. I don't have it in front of me either. Also, sorry. I feel like I'm a little flushed. Today is Alex's mom's birthday, and so we went out and got it was like a late lunch, early dinner situation. It's like 5 o'clock now, I think, or something. I don't know. We went to a restaurant and I had a little bit of wine and then I fell asleep in the car. So now we're here and we just got home like 10-15 minutes ago or something. I'm still wearing this like dress, but I put some leggings on underneath so I can sit outside and write. Do you want to be in my vlog?
What's a vlog?
You know. Whoa. This stanky leg. Good. That's all the nano encouragement I need.
That's nano right there. You've
That's
been doing it wrong. Everyone's doing it wrong.
oh yeah. We've all been writing when really it's. Can I see it again? So I've been writing on my iPad. I think it was Squishy in our last stream who suggested this app to me called Nebo, N-E-B-O, where it's literally like you just write, like handwrite, and then it like transfers it into text. So I've been using that to write since yesterday. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. My only complaint is that it was really hard to export it. Or I guess it's not hard to export it. I exported it and then like I put it in Google Docs.
Way to go.
I put it into my Google Docs because I thought it would just be another document. But then when I got on my computer to actually look at it in Drive and like get the word count, it was like just a picture basically of the text. And I couldn't like edit it. It wasn't like a document. And I think that the being able to like export it as a document is like part of their premium version or whatever. Yeah, so I've been using that. It's pretty cool. I eventually just ended up transferring it as a note to like the Notes app on the iPad and then copying it and then putting it into a word counter so that I could log it on the website. Yeah, I've been using that. It's really nice. It's handy. Again, it's not sponsored, I promise. I'm like sitting here talking about it like it is. I've been using it because I can like just easily like write on here, but it's still the same issues as handwriting a story, which is literally like, that's a lot of effort and work. Or not necessarily effort and work, but it takes a long time for less words, I feel like, and your hand starts to hurt. And so like yesterday I wrote like 1,200 words, all handwritten. It just took me a lot longer than I think if I had typed it, because typing usually just goes by a lot faster. I want to be able to like come out here and sit out here and like move my thing around, but it's so difficult to like move my laptop everywhere. And I like the handwriting option anyway, so I don't know.
You should explain that your laptop is set up with a bunch of stuff. It's not, because laptops aren't.
Yeah, the point of laptops are to move it.
Her office is set up.
My office currently, I'm trying to get a desktop computer and then also have my laptop, and I don't have a desktop, so my laptop is like on my desk hooked up with all my like my keyboard and my mouse and my for work and all my other like my webcam and my hard drive, and so it's just like it's just a hassle to like unplug everything and then unplug it back in. So the goal is to get a desktop computer to have all that, and then also have my laptop. But oh, I just hit myself in the face with that. These are all very first world problems, so I will not complain about it. But that's why. That's why I can't use my laptop. I gotta use my iPad. I know. It's anyway, but it feels very nice. And the trees are so pretty. I love fall so much, and I'm truly, I'm enjoying this, just the fall, because we don't have this in Texas at all.
Yeah, even down to just like the ambiance, like the noises.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Mm-mm.
Plus,
And like
where we're at, we're in, if you guys don't know what it is, it's just like a holler. So it's like,
it's very remote.
yeah, it's remote. It's like a remote community. If you can imagine like remoteness of like a log cabin, but like a community.
It's like a rural mountain community thing. And so it's just like nature everywhere.
Yeah.
If you had a guy drive down our street, he like lives, I don't know, I think he lives nearby. He just drives around the neighborhood and he oh my god, we've gotten so much produce from him.
Watermelon man.
He gives us watermelons. It was like just me and Alec. I'm like, there's only 2 people. Don't give it to us.
Yeah,
like, we're like, please take it. Like, give it to someone else. He's like, no, it's fine. He gave us 2 giant bags of onions and like 2 giant bags of potatoes.
And you think we're exaggerating, but the bags were like the size of me.
They were huge. They all just ended up going bad, and I felt so bad. But he's like, no, it's fine. We got plenty.
We gave them to the deer.
Yeah, but anyway, we're talking about a lot of different things now, but we're gonna keep writing, because last night I started feeling it. Last night I started kind of getting into it. Like I said, I wrote like 1,200 words yesterday, like just handwritten. Also, I will say, if you have an iPad or something like this where you can easily write, toilet time. I was on the toilet and I was writing, and I got a lot of words in.
That's a lot more convenient than a laptop.
Yeah, but anyway, gonna keep writing. I've been alright, been doing alright, so I may not do sprints yet, because I think I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling okay. And dog meat's also feeling it. Okay, it has quickly gotten pretty cold outside, so I've got a jacket on, and I think I'm about to go in. Oh no, focus please. I'm about to go in, but I think I've been outside for about an hour, and it is getting dark. So I think I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting some good words in. I'm coming up with really good ideas. I think I'm onto something. I've got a little nugget of something that I want to continue exploring and follow and see what we can do with it. So I don't know how many words I've written, because again, this doesn't have like a word count on here until after I export it. But I don't know. I'm not a good judge when it comes to numbered things. Yesterday when I was writing, I thought it was like maybe 800, and then it was like 1,200. So far, this is what I've written. So I don't know, like, I want to say 300, but I'm probably wrong. So look, it's so cool. Like, it's all handwritten, and then I come up here and convert all, and then it just turns it into text. Like, what? So yeah, I don't know. I look at this and I want to say it's 200. That's probably wrong. 300. Okay, I'm going 300. It is day 4 of NaNoWriMo. It's like 3:15 on Friday, November 4th. I am once again sitting outside. I've done a little bit of writing today. Like, well, we know I'm not very good at guesstimating, but I would say 75 words, maybe. It might be about 100. At the end of the day, yesterday, I wrote 1,259, I believe it was, which is weird because the day before that, it was like 1,220 something that I had said. So it's interesting that since I have been handwriting, I have been averaging about 1,200 words handwritten, which is interesting. And I've never really handwritten my stories or anything, except of course when I was like a child, but I do notes and stuff handwritten, but which I guess this is the same thing because I'm not drafting right now, but I've definitely never done NaNoWriMo handwritten before, and I wasn't planning on doing this, so that's kind of interesting. I was not planning on going into NaNoWriMo handwriting, and again, I don't think this is going to be sustainable long term for the month, because I don't think it's as effective as typing. It's definitely not as fast. Another thing of note is just that I haven't been giving myself goals, like daily goals. Obviously, the NaNoWriMo goal is 1,667 words per day, and there's like that sort of incremental goal, and I'm still following that and wanting to follow that, but I haven't been as like on myself about word count this year, because usually, you know, when you're typing, especially on the computer, it's so easy to check word count, and I found that I kind of like looked at it a lot, and it all just kind of felt that it was taking a lot longer than it was, and it just kind of, I struggled a little bit more with it, not all the time, but like sometimes on those days where it felt like I wasn't getting a bunch and I was constantly seeing the word count. I feel like now, lately, like, you know, the past 4 days now of NaNoWriMo this year, I have not been focused on a goal. I obviously still would like to reach the 1667, but I have been like, I'm just gonna sit here and write, and I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't reach the daily goal, because that was another issue I had. And I feel like it's a lot more, I guess, effective in the sense of not worrying about that so much and just like getting words down. It's been pretty chill for me so far. I haven't been a super crazy stress ball with not getting the word count, so we're just gonna kind of keep going, kind of keeping with the flow. I'm trying to be as like laid back and like neutral about it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting outside and I'm gonna go ahead and start writing. Like I said, I've written about 75 to 100 words maybe. I'm coming up with some good stuff. I think I've got a much better idea of like a new sort of plot I want to do. I know I had talked about like the original draft 1 plot, and then I had done brainstorming and like kind of decided on this different plot for draft 2, and then I was kind of having second thoughts. I have since drafted, or not drafted, but you know, started kind of brainstorming a third plot. I think that one is going okay. I don't know. I'm exploring the third one right now and just kind of seeing where it goes. So. Okay, so I've been writing now for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not even gonna try to guess how many words I've written. But currently my dilemma, I guess, is just that I'm trying to think of things that are accidental deaths to someone else. So like if I were to do something that's not like a malicious intent thing, but through whatever I do, I accidentally kill someone else. If that makes sense. So like some of the ideas are like drunk driving. Like if I were to drive drunk and I kill someone, it's like an accident. And so it's still someone else is dead. So I'm thinking of stuff like that, or like a prank gone wrong kind of thing. There's not necessarily malicious intent. I'm not trying to kill anyone. But something goes wrong, and then because of that, someone dies. So it's like you're kind of indirectly responsible for someone's death, I guess. I mean, except for with drunk driving. Drunk driving, that's directly related. But you know what I mean. Those sorts of things where your action can cause someone else's death without it being, like, intentional, I guess. Anyway, so I'm just brainstorming some ideas of that kind of thing. But it's going well. I feel good. I'm writing, and it's been a while since I have written this much, like handwritten this much. And so I think I'm having to get used to, or get my hands and wrists used to handwriting this much again. And like I used like middle school, high school, like I used to handwrite everything, you know. I still have journals and stuff, but like that's all I would do, was like journal and write. So everything was handwritten, and I almost never got hand cramps or wrist cramps or anything from writing. But it's been a while since I've written this much by hand. So I'm definitely feeling like the hand cramp situation. So we've got this tree back here that still has some leaves because the other ones are bare. So all these leaves are on the ground. I think I'm gonna rake them into a pile and see how Dogmeat reacts, because he has never really been around like leaves like this, neither have I. So I think I'm gonna make a big pile and let the dogs play. That is Alex's parents' dog. Her name is Disney and she's super cute. She's kind of old, or she's very old. She's 11. Hi. And he gets very jealous whenever I'm with her. I've been raking, and he has never seen a rake before, and he's very confused by it. He does not understand what I'm doing, or what this is. What are you doing? What is it?
Wow, what's this thing? What is that?
Look! What's this?
What is this?
What's this?
What is this? What's this?
Get in there!
Want it? It's in there. It's in there.
What's in there, bub? What's in there? What is it? And back to the ball.
Where's your ball?
Get in there, bub.
Where's your ball?
Maybe it's not big enough. I tried my best. Okay, back to writing. So I don't remember if I had told y'all, but recently, like just a few days ago, like it was like 2 days before NaNoWriMo, my Alpha Smart, y'all know Richard, my Alpha Smart Richard. I got this in 2019, I think, from eBay. It's one of those like distraction-free word processors. And like 2 days before NaNoWriMo, I turn it on and it like this error message pops up, and we tried fixing it and looking at it and everything. Basically something happened with the memory, and it doesn't store, like it doesn't save anything now. So like I can turn it off and like override the error message, but then when you like try to type anything in it and then turn it off, whenever you turn it back on, override the error message again and go to that file where you had just written, it doesn't save it. So it's essentially useless. I can't use it anymore. It's got problems with its memory. So we have, in case y'all don't know, we own a small business. We resell stuff on eBay and everything. This is our current eBay room setup. But we decided to list it on eBay just a few days ago whenever this happened. We just listed it, obviously we explained the issue and everything like that. We just listed it as not working for parts only, because there's a lot of people with like electronics and stuff like this that will use the parts and take it apart or use it for other things or whatever, I don't know. But we listed it and it was sold today. Someone purchased it. So it's time to say goodbye to Richard, my Alpha Smart, and I'm sad about it. And so Alec is just about to pack him up, Richard can be a she, it's fine. Pack her up and we're gonna ship her out tomorrow. But I just wanted to say goodbye to my Alpha Smart because y'all know how much I love my Alpha Smart. And I'm sad. What? Are you laughing at me? Yeah, so I'm gonna say goodbye to Richard. Dog meat is screaming in the backyard. Say goodbye to Alpha Smart, or say goodbye to Richard, the Alpha Smart. I just keep saying it over and over and I'm like prolonging it, but it's fine. Okay. Mwah. Goodbye, Richard. It is later the same day. I finally remembered to update y'all at the end of the day, but it is almost 10 p.m. I just showered, done for the day. I've got my iPad here. It needs to be charged soon. I'm still handwriting. I got into a pretty good like flow earlier today. I was really feeling it. Earlier, I kind of like in my head, I set a goal for myself of like, I just would like to write 2,000 words today. I don't know where I am, but I don't want to go to bed super late. And I don't want to wait until midnight to like put it all in because I would like to go to bed earlier. And like every single day this month so far, I've been waiting like until the last minute of the day to log my word count. So what I'm gonna do, because I've really been trying to like, oh, I'm not gonna like get on myself about, you know, not making the word count or whatever it is, because I feel like I feel way less stressed right now the way I've been doing it, which is weird because I usually have to like really set goals for myself and like I need to hit this, I need to hit this, and then I like force myself to keep writing and I'll hit the goals. But so far this Nano, and I didn't go into it with this mindset, I didn't think I was going to be doing this, but I don't know if it's literally just my mindset's different or the fact that I'm not exactly drafting but I'm doing a lot of plotting and outlining, or the fact that I'm handwriting. I don't really know, but I feel way more chill and laid back and relaxed. I feel like I'm focusing more on the words I'm writing and not making it perfect, but just focusing on like the process of writing, I guess, if that makes sense. Because usually it's very just focused on word count. And like I said, have goals. I still need to like reach certain numbers so I can win. But I'm just kind of being really easy on myself and trying to just not be super hard on myself, because that just, I always struggled really bad with that. And again, I don't know what it is, but I feel way more like the flow state. I've been feeling that. I felt it today, I felt it yesterday, and I just have been feeling really good, and it's really weird, but I've been focusing less on word count and more on just like the feeling of writing and enjoying the process of writing, which I know sounds very like, you know, but it's, I don't know, I didn't plan to do this, it just kind of happened. I started handwriting and I'm feeling like maybe it is just handwriting, I don't know, but okay. My plan, it is 9:58 right now. My plan is, I'm in the mood to write right now. I would like to write. I feel like writing. And I don't know if I've hit 2,000 words today or not. I'm so bad at guessing. Looking at this, and I was trying to compare it with like my previous days, like, because I have them on separate documents because they're like on this app, so it's like text documents. I'm like trying to compare the length to like the ones before. So I feel like this is like the same length as like the other ones, so I'm guessing maybe it's about 1,200. It might be a little longer, but I don't trust myself enough to like say that, so just like to be a safe guess, I'm gonna say it's about 1,100 words. Oh, I'm saying that and that sounds like too much. Maybe it's just 1,000. I'm not very good at that. And it's so different because so I converted it to text and like how many words do you think this is? Because I don't know. Well, like looking at it like that for some reason it looks like a lot. But I don't the text is so small and like there's no like formatting, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna keep writing. It's 9:59. I'm gonna start I'm gonna do like a sprint essentially. I'm just gonna set a timer at 10 o'clock. We're gonna start writing, and I think I'm gonna write for 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, whatever I've written, I'm gonna be done for the day, unless I'm super feeling it or something and I'm like had a good idea and I'm really feeling the flow and maybe I'll want to keep going, in which case that's fine. But if not, 20 minutes, done, and then we will see the word count. It's also kind of interesting that we're doing this, like we don't really know how many words it is until the end of the day, which is like scary, but it's also like kind of fun. I don't know, I'm not a big like risk person so I don't know why I'm enjoying it, but okay, it's 10 o'clock, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna write for 20 minutes. Okay, so I ended up writing a lot longer than I thought I was. I didn't set a timer for 20 minutes because I was like, oh, I can see the time on here. I'll just see it and know. I was writing and I kind of just got into it, I guess, and when I looked at the clock it was already like 12:45, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just write for like a few more minutes. Did I say 12? I meant 10. I don't know if I said 10 or 12. It's currently 10:55, so I guess I wrote for like 55 minutes. I did take a break for like 5 minutes in between because I had to look at Dog Meat's paw because we think he like stepped on something and he had like a cut on his paw, so I had to like look at that. But now is the moment of truth because I have no idea how many words. I am not even gonna try to guess. My guess is gonna be 1,500, maybe 1,600. But to be safe, I'm gonna say 1,500. So basically what I have to do with this is I have to just like copy the whole thing and then paste it into a word counter, and then that's how I get my word count with like using this app. All right, moment of truth. Count words. Oh, what? 2,900? Okay, like no joke, hello? No joke, I did not know it was gonna be that much at all. I was really just wanting to hit 2,000. I made this way too low. I'm like hunched back and I already have terrible posture. I was trying to get 2,000. I was hoping for 2,000. Man, I'm really bad at guessing these things, honestly. So this is about 3,000 words. See what I mean though? It doesn't, like, it looks like a lot, but it doesn't look like a lot. I don't know. I've been out of it for so long. The past few days is the most I've written in months. Oh my god! Go me! And I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling good, and I'm like flowing, and I'm writing, and it's not always great, but I'm writing, and I'm getting ideas, and we're going with it, and we're plotting, and we're outlining, and I'm actually figuring stuff out. I'm proud of myself. That is so good. She is so good. Look at her go. Oh my god, I can't wait to go log my word count in the Nano website. I don't even know where that puts me or what that looks like. Alright, update. Okay, so wait, I'm currently at 3,547 without today's words. I think today, I don't even know how many I was supposed to have today. Today I'm supposed to reach 6,667. So let's add 2,909 and see where that puts us. 6,456.
Where are we supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be at 6,660.
That's great.
That's like almost 200 more words. That's 211 words away from where I'm supposed to be.
What?
Y'all know me.
You gonna try to hit it?
If I'm that close already. Should I try to hit it tonight? 211? I don't know.
I'm exhausted, you know?
I'm not exhausted. I just don't want to go to bed super late tonight. Should I just like write them on the computer?
Sure.
Because it's faster and my hand hurts. I guess I'm gonna write 211 words. It's 11:02 and thankfully I'm not waiting until the absolute last minute like I have been doing the past few days because I would not have time to do this. So I just wrote for like 5 minutes while this was doing the time lapse, and I wrote this much, which does not look like a lot, and I guess I've been away from writing for a while or something, because I was like, oh, that's probably 100 words. It's 295 words, so I think I've just been away from writing for a little bit, because I used to be very good at guessing Google Docs formatting, like word count. So we're gonna go ahead and add 295. Boom, and we are just over today's goal of where we should be. So I'm currently at 6,751.
Congratulations.
Thank you, I'm very excited. Hello everyone, it is the next day, November 5th. I'm sitting outside again. It's currently raining. Well, it's stopped right now, but it's very gray and gloomy. It's been raining on and off, little sun showers and stuff. We also are under a wind advisory, although it looks pretty calm right now. Back in Texas, where like my family is, there's like tornadoes and thunderstorms and flooding. So, you know, we're grateful for this kind of weather. It's very nice. But I'm gonna sit down to write. I have written a little bit today earlier. I was brainstorming with Alec because he has been a wonderful brainstorming partner. He had some good feedback today, so I was very excited to work on it. So I didn't want to forget it, so I went ahead and like just scribbled the general basis of it down. I have not gone through and like done any more specific plotting, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. But yeah, I'm really excited. We got some new ideas coming. Even last night we got new ideas and we were flowing and we were good. I can't believe I wrote 3,000 words last night. It was like 3,200 words or something. I'm proud of myself. I think I'm doing great. I feel good. I still can't believe I'm handwriting all of this, like this much. I wasn't planning on doing this. It's all just very weird to me. I don't know, but I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, I'm gonna keep writing. I have a bit of a headache and I'm a little sleepy. I went to bed like early because I kind of have been going to bed late, but I didn't go to bed as early as I wanted to last night because I was writing, obviously. So I was in bed by like midnight, but I just could not sleep last night. I don't know what it was, but I kept waking up and Alec was snoring so loud and I just did not get a lot of sleep or good quality sleep, so I'm kind of tired and I have a headache. And I probably also just need to drink more water. But we're here. I'm ready to go. I got my iPad and yeah, we're gonna just start writing. Are you hanging out with me while I write, bub? You keeping me company? You keeping me company? Hello, hello, it is November 6th. I am sitting outside once again. This has quickly become my favorite place to write. So it's very nice out. It's like 75. So, yeah, yeah, gotta start writing. I haven't written anything yet for the day. I think it's about 2:30 p.m. My plan is basically to just sit outside and write until about 5 o'clock, because at 5 the Rangers play for hockey, and so we're gonna go watch that. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna start writing. My plan is to write, because I used to, like in previous years for Nano, I always did the like the concept of prizes and stuff, because I know that's a big thing, like, or not prizes, like rewards, like when you get to 10,000 words, you know, you get something, whatever it is that is important to you. So my semi-reward, because I didn't really come up with anything going into Nano this year, is when I write what I think is 1,000 words, I'm gonna have my Reese's peanut butter cup. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit out here. Oh, I don't think I updated y'all last night on my total. Basically yesterday, when we had come up with those like really great ideas and I was feeling good to write and I wanted to like get it done and I was writing, I did that. I didn't write for as long as I wanted to. I just didn't have as much time yesterday. But I ended up taking a nap. I was like really tired yesterday. But I did get some writing done. So yesterday I finished the day with 1,777, which I was very happy about, because I thought it was going to be closer to like 1,100, 1,200, but it was 1,700. So yeah, just gonna start writing for the day, and I don't really have a goal. I don't really have any sort of method, because for some reason, I don't want to jinx it, but for some reason this Nano, I am just on fire. Are you keeping me company? Are we gonna hang out here while I write? You got your ball there that you crushed? Alright, so I've been writing for probably an hour. So I've been doing so much plotting and brainstorming and all this stuff, and I think I've finally kind of come up with what the plot is, and some of the major plot points. So from here, I was like, okay, just gotta start filling in the gaps. However, as I'm starting to like actually kind of organize all these thoughts into some sort of coherent outline, I'm realizing that it kind of like, it doesn't exactly fit. And of course not every story is going to fit every outline. My go-to default standard outline that I always use is the Save the Cat beat sheet. So the Secret History is like the Bible, like the holy grail of dark academia literature. And I've read that. I love that book. If We Were Villains is another one that a lot of people say is like must-have required reading for dark academia. I've also read If We Were Villains. I liked it. I did not like it as much. The Secret History will always hold a special place in my heart. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I went back and I was like reading plot summaries for both of those books just to like get a refresher, because it's been a few years since I've read those, and like kind of see the plots written out. And I'm not for sure, but I feel like the story I'm writing now, and the plot that I have changed Project DA to for Draft 2, is almost more like a tragedy. And I've never written that before. I've never written tragedy before or anything like that. So again, I don't know for sure if that's what this is, but with just all these new ideas I was having and what I've kind of decided I want this plot to be, it's not fitting cleanly in the typical outline of like your main character has a fatal flaw and then they go and they learn from it and they grow and then they realize what they have to do. And it's all very, you know, like a typical sort of book. So I'm sort of stuck right now just on the fact of like, because I was trying to condense all of my notes into some sort of outline. but I'm gonna probably have to do a little more research right now into different types of outlines and just kind of find what works a little better for this. Because I love outlines, I work very well with outlines. Trying to find a structure in this, because there's so many brainstorming notes, it's like a brain dump. And so just trying to organize it into some sort of structure that I can use going forward. So it is almost 5 o'clock now. I've been out here since like 2:30, I think it was. I've done a lot of research and I have written, not as much as I would like to, just because I'm doing a lot of research and like looking stuff up. But I did get to a point where I'm like, okay, this feels like 1,000 words, and I need to go in soon because the game is gonna start soon. So like this seems like 1,000 words. So I went ahead and exported it. And I don't know why I've been acting like I can't export it until like the end of the day, because technically it lets me like just copy and paste it. So I just paste it into a word counter. But I still like that I've been doing that, like waiting till the end of the day. But I did want to go ahead and just see how many words I have written. So I was like, I think this is about 1,000 words. It is 1,363. So I think I'm getting better at, you know, guessing. It's just hard with this app because the formatting is different and the text is smaller, and so I'm just not used to it. But 1,363, I would like to write more today, but I can't guarantee it, so we'll see. If not, that's okay. Still gonna log this, and I'm proud of myself. Hello everyone, it is November 7th. I am about to start writing for the day. It's currently 1:11 and it is Monday, so I've got some work stuff today. I've been working on work stuff all day so far. I have a meeting at 3, so in about 2 hours, hour and a half, I'm gonna have to get back in here to do a meeting. But of course, it feels super nice outside, so I think I'm gonna sit outside and write. But before we go outside, I was going to go over the word count for yesterday and see where that puts our total. So yesterday, I ended up writing a total of 2,047 words. I did write a little bit more last night. I, of course, did not film it. But yeah, just over 2,000. So total right now, we've got 10,575. I will have to start trying to get more than that because we're going to be out of town November 17th to the 21st, and then Thanksgiving is somewhere in there, so gonna need to start getting a little bit ahead just so I don't fall super behind. But I'm not too worried. I'm feeling pretty good and I'm proud of myself. I basically already knew this, but I have decided that I am an old woman because I recently have discovered that I love bird watching. Hello everyone, it is day 8 of NaNoWriMo. So far today I have not written much. I've probably written like 50 words. It's currently 6:38 p.m. so probably not going to write a ton today, but that's alright. Yesterday I wrote a total of 1,581 words, which brought my total to 12,156. So as of yesterday, I needed to hit 11,667. So I'm about 400 or 500 words ahead. That was yesterday. Today I've not written that much and probably will not, so I may fall behind today. I'm supposed to hit 13,333 today, which means I need about 1,200, like 1,100 to 1,200 words. Again, we'll see. I don't know. Rangers play again tonight in like 30 minutes, so I don't really know if I'll be able to write that much. But wanted to update y'all on that because I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. This is gonna be like the week 1 of NaNoWriMo vlog. So today's day 8. Y'all saw my first 7 days and I guess part of the 8th, maybe the full 8th day, because again, I don't think I'm gonna write that much, so I'm probably not gonna be filming. Gonna go ahead and end this here for week 1. Let me know how you're doing. How is your Nano doing? What are you working on? Are you exceeding your goals? Are you meeting your goals? Are you falling a little behind? How are you feeling? All that. Let me know in the comments below. I love talking to y'all and hearing everything, and dog meat is starting to whine. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe if you feel so inclined. I would greatly appreciate it. And I believe that's everything. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.